But like I mentioned to you guys earlier on, I really have an interesting and amazing guest with us today who has been through everything you could think of. Now, for everyone at home or wherever you're watching us from, I'd like you to imagine tonight that you are sleeping after this broadcast and you just want to rest because you've had a really crazy day. And as you do so, I want you to also imagine waking up to a sensational pain on your face. And immediately you know that something has happened. You've been burnt by acid. As you wake up to try and go get help, you then get electrocuted because the floor you're standing on is basically a live wire. That's what it is. Now, for this gentleman, he doesn't have to imagine that because the sad reality is that it happened to him. This is Dan Shieshie, who is an acid burn survivor. But before we get to the moment where this happened to him, I want us to go way back to this moment where we are today. Dan, how are you?
I'm fine.
I'd just like us to start by, obviously, Kenyans want to know who you are, your full names, where do you come from, who is Dan?
Okay, as you have been told, my name is Dan Shishe Matakaya. I'm a police officer currently attached to Industrial Police Station. I'm also an acid burn survivor, and appear I'm visually impaired, blind.
And this is as a result of the
Yes,
attack, yeah?
of the attack, yeah.
Now, let's go way back to before that fateful early morning, late night, early morning. And this attack was meted upon you by your then wife, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just ask you to just hold the microphone a bit high like that, yeah, so that all of Kenya can hear you. So, it was meted upon you by your then wife.
Yes.
Let us begin this conversation with the relationship that you had with her leading up to that moment. From the day that you met her, what is it about her that you loved so much and you decided this one was the one?
Okay. This happened this was in 2009. When I joined the police after the training from the Kenya Police College Kiganja, I was posted in Embu. Nikafanya job, then nikaona okay, naweza anza familia. I met this young, beautiful, humble lady, na tukapendana for some time. Then nikaona, the nature of our work, at least mtu kusettle mapema is a plus. Tukajuana sana, nikamjua akanijua, then tukaingia kwa ndoa.
Before hata hiyo ndoa, what is it about her that ulipenda?
Okay, she was humble, she was intelligent, alafu she was so supportive. Yeah, alikuwa supportive sana. She used to support me a lot, to encourage me. Yani yeye alikuwa kila kitu. Yani alikuwa like anasimama na mimi, ile support, ile emotional support. She was there for me.
And your family obviously knew her. Tell us a bit about your immediate family, your siblings, and who are they?
Okay, we are 9 siblings. I'm the 5th born. We have two sisters, and we are 7 guys. Both my parents are still alive. Now what that I know they are watching. Tumelelewa in an average family. Tumefunzwa yani prayers, a Christian family whereby mmefunza kuomba kila kitu is through prayers. Alafu pia tumefunzwa yani how to live your life, kuwa ishi maisha yako, then whatever you want, you work for whatever you want in your life.
And speaking of relationships, even relationships is work.
Yes.
It's all about making it work.
Yes.
You then met your lovely, this lovely lady, also a colleague, and now you've fallen in love with her humility, and now you're living together. You're now sort of customarily married.
Yes.
And how was it being married to her? How was it living with her?
Okay, first she was in a colleague. Yeah. So tulikaa maisha mzuri sana ya ndoa. We used to do all those things yenye unafikiria mtu anaweza fanya, as in, like sometime we used to do crazy things. Wakati ingine we go out together, tunaenda hata kuwatch ball, unaona?
Football team gani mlikuwa mna support?
Football, Man U. So we are always together.
Yes.
Kama siko job tuko pamoja.
Yes.
We used to go out for like kila Sunday we go out for dinner.
Yes.
Tunakani tunaongea tu how we want our future, our life to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then now you began a future with her.
Yes, and we began
did it
there.
include a child? Did you guys have a child together?
Yes, tulipata mtoto. This was in 2012 October. But tukampoteza the following year, 2013 in May.
2013 May.
Yeah, due to he had a severe pneumonia. Yes.
And I know 2013 is also when the attack happened.
Yes.
Do you feel like the death of the child is when sort of things started to go down south? Or did she ever change in your eyes?
Okay, some events that happened after we had lost our kid. 2 weeks after we had buried him.
Yes.
Alikuja akaniambia she has been advised inafaa tupate mtoto.
Yes.
So that hizo memories za kupoteza mtoto maybe they can go away.
Yes.
But okay, I told her ni idea mzuri, decision mzuri, but you know we are family.
Yes.
And we need to sit down and make our decisions. But the moment some decisions are coming from other quarters.
Yes.
Nikamwambia let's be patient, because tukifata hizo nini, tukibuy into those ideas, itakuwa like someone is trying to intrude into our personal life and influencing the decisions that we are making.
And was that something she heeded to?
Yeah, yes, we discussed and tukaisettle, tukasema we can give it a weight so that isionekane kama mtu ana influence what we are doing.
So you, according to you, mnajua mli agree and
yes, we agreed.
And did anything happen? Did that change even after mume agree as a unit, as a family unit?
No, okay, tuliendelea maisha mzuri.
Yes.
She at that time she was staying Nakuru. Alikuwa anasaidia ndugu yake kurun business. So me, I was in Kisii.
Yes.
So she used to visit me. Hii weekend anakuja, the following weekend mi naenda. Yasin tunakutana hivyo. Then this is September, she came after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks she told me nataka kubeba hizo items za mtoto. Naona tulikuwa kwa nyumba.
Yes.
Nikamwambia why, nikashangaa what is happening. So nikamuuliza mbona unataka kuzibeba? Akakimya. Akanyamaza. So ni wakati niliona okay, aelezei like we are tuna quarrel over the issue. Nikaamua wacha nitoke, I call, nipigie mamake. So nikampigia, tukaongea. Then she called her, akamwambia aende nyumbani.
Yes.
They discuss over the issue, at least aelezee kuna nini.
And then she came back and this attack happened.
Okay, before the day she was supposed to leave.
Yes.
That was on 21st September. Hiyo siku niliingia kwa nyumba around 5:30 in the morning. Since nilikuwa job usiku na nilikuwa nimechoka, nikaenda kulala. So that's when she woke up na akanimwagia hiyo acid and she ran away.
So I just want us to go back to that night. And I know it's not easy for you. It's something obviously we have never experienced.
Yes.
Just take us back to that night. What happened? How did you feel? does that memory, the way you felt, bado ni kitu una feel mpaka leo inakusumbua? Because this is 6 years ago and the effects are seen till today. But tell us about that night. What happened that night?
After the incident.
On the day, even just
Okay.
as it happened.
That day,
Yes.
before hata niende job, you know I was on duty hiyo usiku. So before niende tuliongea, nikaona response zake, nikaona some like mtu yani yule mtu amechange, yani
Yeah.
si at ni mtu unamjua.
Yeah.
And you know she used to be a quiet person. At some time mtu anakuwa so jovial.
Yeah.
But saa unaona what is happening?
Something has changed.
Yeah. Mi sababu nilikuwa naenda job.
Yeah.
Mi I left nikaenda nikamwambia mi nimeenda job.
Yes.
You know. Na nikiwa job pia I called her. Sometimes sijui unapiga simu namwambia tuko job, tuko huku, tuko hapa. Yeah. That's what, at least hizo ndio zilikuwa events za hiyo siku. Yes.
And you woke up with a burning sensation on your face.
Yes.
And immediately ulitaka kwenda utafute at least usaidizi.
Yes.
Uliposhuka kitanda nilifanyika.
So hapa sahi wakati amenimwagia mimi hata saa hiyo sioni. Sababu nilikuwa nimelala akanimwagia.
Kuna giza pia.
Niliamka na hizo burns. So mi kusema kutoka kwa kitanda niseme niangalie maji.
Yes.
At least nitulize nipoeshi hiyo makali.
Yes.
Hizo burns.
Yes.
Kukanyaga kwa floor I felt a shock. Kufeel shock na already I'm confused.
Yeah.
Nika scream.
Yeah.
So I had just to scream for rescue.
Yeah.
So my colleagues came and wakanishika. Then I was rushed to the hospital. Yeah.
There's been, I've read a lot of stuff online.
Yes.
And I don't want to sound sensational.
Yeah.
But then in a setting as yours, where you're obviously in a relationship.
Yeah.
And there's nothing anyone can do that we can say it's okay for this kind of punishment to be meted upon you. Hata kama ulikuwa umefanya nini, hakuna mtu ambaye ana ruhusa ya kukutendea kitendo kama hicho.
It's true.
But I want to ask you, and because I just need Kenyans to know today, were you cheating on your wife?
No, I wasn't.
Do you feel that, based on probably something that you've heard or reports that you've heard that we cannot verify, but do you feel that maybe your wife and someone she was having an affair with were doing this to harm you so that she could continue with her life with someone else?
Okay, that one I can't explain.
How do you feel thinking about your wife? Like when you wake up every morning and you probably have, you have memories of the memories of the child that you lost. Do you think good things about her? Do you miss her? Do you?
That year to me, it was like the double tragedy, because losing a kid, same year ndio hii incident inafanyika. You see, okay, we had good moments with my wife. Always. Like wakati pia umekosa, unaona unakosea, anakuambia no, si hivi, as in, that support ile ni vitu pia unaweza kumbuka. But life will change and you never know, something you never predict. You don't know
the future.
Yeah.
And I know that there's a court case ongoing, and obviously we cannot discuss the details of the court case.
Yes.
Have you forgiven her?
Yes. I've forgiven her.
Yeah.
I forgave her and I told her nimekusamea na nimekuachia Mungu. But now the case itaendelea.
Yeah. As now hiyo pia ni ya serikali kuamua.
Yes.
Ya judiciary na serikali kuamua.
Yes.
And I know that this also led you to are you partially blind or are you blind?
No, I'm totally blind.
Totally blind.
Yes.
But then I also know that you're a very resilient man. And I know you even use your phone You can go to Twitter, you go to Instagram or Facebook.
Yes,
I'd
yes.
like actually Kenyans to see how, I don't know, you have your phone here with you?
Yes, I have my phone.
I'd like people to see how you're actually able to use your phone, even though you're blind.
Okay.
Oh, you actually put in the passcode, yeah?
Yes.
Let's just put it to the front here, so we can iweke hivi mbele hivi kidogo hivyo.
Okay, now you can see the screen.
So that's interesting. I can see you actually
That's
going to
data.
settings.
Yeah. So
So are you able to call and text and
I can do
uteka IP
kila.
karibu?
Okay, naweza fanya kila kitu na hii simu. Ile kitu wewe unaweza fanya
You can
na
do.
simu I
Yeah.
can do.
Dan,
I
that is just one of the things that technology can afford you. But within you, there's a power and a strength that allows you to be able to even want to learn, or even want to be able to use the phone. Dan, what keeps you going? This is, I think it's true when they say that Mungu anakupa kile ambacho unaweza ukakistahimili. Sababu, Dan, I think there are so many of us, and especially men, who would not be able to have the resilience that you have. We show that we are strong, but this is not easy. What makes you wake up every morning with a joyful heart, go to work, keep going on and on, forgiving someone who's hurt you so badly, and keep living and loving and living life? What keeps you going down?
Okay, initially,
Yeah.
even when I was in the hospital, the moment I was told that Dan hautaona,
Yes.
that was a very devastating statement from the doctor
Yes.
to me, because I wasn't expecting that. Nikiwa hospitali, I was just praying that maybe my sight will be restored, but kuambia hivyo, hiyo ndio ilikuwa gumu kabisa for me. I remember I had some suicidal thoughts nikiwa hospitali. Nikaona labda sasa maisha iwezi endelea, maisha yani imefika mwisho. But there was a turning point for me. Kuna mgonjwa tulikuwa na yeye ndiye alikuwa ananisaidia. I was in the hospital, sioni. So mgonjwa akiniambia, Dan, I wish ningekuwa wewe.
Wow.
Saa hiyo mimi najifikiria how I can naweza jimaliza. Mwingine ananiambia na wish. So nikakaa chini, nikaanza kujifikiria, reflecting, reconciling myself. So nikaona I still have something that is worth,
Living for.
Yeah, living for.
Awesome. Wow, we are going to go on a short commercial break. Remember to keep the conversation going on social media, #HeyAnto. If you have any burning question, or probably you want to just show Dan love today, make sure you do so using the hashtag. When we come back, we're also going to meet digital humanitarian Philip Ogola, we're going to delve into social media and how to use the power of social media to help amazing people like Dan. See you after the break. And we are back. Welcome back to The Trend. We are talking to Dan Sheshie, and right now we have someone who I really, really respect. He plays a huge role on social media and informing and just affirming that we can use social media as a powerful tool to change lives. I'm talking about none other than Philip Ogola, digital humanitarian. Welcome.
Thank you.
I know that you played a very huge role in ensuring that Dan received the support and the help that he had. Take us back to the moment that you got to know about Dan and how that journey has been, even trying to get him funds to be able to get treatment.
I first met Dan last year during the fire safety week. He was one of the people, he was one of the survivors who were giving testimony.
Yes.
And from there, since then, we actually became friends. We share meals. I go to his place. So he reached out to me like a month ago.
Yes.
It was like he's got this surgery in the US, but now he can't go because he doesn't have a guide. I mean, he doesn't have funds for his guide because you know, yes, his medical bills were all paid for, and he's tried like raising funds from families, but
yes.
he couldn't raise the
Yes.
money needed.
Yeah.
So that's now when I said actually go online and just tell his story because I knocked so many doors and just started, okay, let's use social media.
Yeah, that said, Philo, do you feel like we need we need to have a bit more empathy? Like, do we care as Kenyans? Do we actually care?
I think Kenyans we have this observer effect where we just look as in we assume someone else will actually do it, but no one actually does it. As digital humanitarian, we receive like 10 appeals of blood every day. Guys are like, please get us blood. I'm like, I don't work for the blood bank. But guys are like, okay, but you can get. So how many guys go and, like I can do an appeal online of blood. I can get like 1,000 retweets, but no one goes donate.
Yeah.
So we are quick to share content, but no one takes that ownership to actually go do something. So me with Dan, I decided actually to do something because social media is a powerful tool, which Kenyans we've not learned to actually use it. As a country, we use social media to bully each other, to character assassinate each other, talk about silly things. Social media is a powerful tool to actually change narratives, to champion social good issues. Someone like Dan here, Dan is amazing. He really challenged me. He can use his phone, he can navigate his house, he can use his laptop.
Wow.
As in his life that's one thing which really inspired me. I was like, let me use the digital space to actually help him. And as Kenyans, do we know the power we have on social media? Social media unites us. It cuts across cultures and even spheres, young and old. We can use the same platform to actually champion issues like even social good issues. So me, I want to tell everyone who is watching today, you can use social media from the comfort of your house to actually save someone's life.
And what about the men? Because we're dealing with an issue here that involves a man. What about the men who keep quiet? They go through probably domestic violence, gender-based violence at home, and they don't talk about it because I'm a man. And a lot of us men also have a very bold voice online, which means that when something is happening to someone else, we probably will even troll it or make fun of it, and we're going through the same thing. How do you challenge these guys to speak out?
I always say that it's all fun and games until it happens closer home. And I've been a big victim of being trolled online. When I went public about my mental issues, I'm battling PTSD. And through support from my friends, my peers, I actually managed to actually get through it. But to find online, when men come out to speak, they actually laughed at. Kenya, we have this culture of where kangumu bana, you know, kangumu kama wanaume.
Unaongeza vitu hapa kwa nini?
So it's time we know that it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
And one thing which inspired me about Dan is we've done so many interventions with him where men who are battling depression, men who are suicidal. We've actually, he's come to my place at 3 in the morning.
Wow.
To actually go rescue someone who actually was attempting suicide.
Wow.
So it shows how at times when you see someone posting stuff online, don't laugh at him. People, when you see someone posting about suicidal things on social media,
That's it, done.
Yes.
Obviously, a lot of people who reach a point of one take their life, one of the biggest issues and the biggest precursors to that is stigma.
Yeah.
How have you been able to deal with stigma with either friends and family leaving you, not getting the support you want? Umedilaje na your stigma?
Okay, stigma ni kitu mbaya, and stigma is worse than even the incident itself, because after umemalizana naye, like for me, when I was discharged, even when I was still in the hospital, there is those friends wale tulikuwa close friends, ndio walikuwa desert, so they feel like this is now huyo ni liability, you know. And na hiyo ni wakati unataka tu hata mtu akuongeleshe, yani you feel like bado mko na yeye. So stigma, the way the way I overcame stigma, it was so easy. When I went for my rehabilitation,
Yes.
Nilikutana na watu huko, those guys who are visually impaired.
Yes.
So waliniambia, Dan, so long as you don't see that huyo mtu labda anakupoint, labda someone who is staring at you, achana nayo, isikuumize, just leave it. Wewe unajijua, you love yourself, you know you are your potential, you know your limitations.
Yes.
So you know your weaknesses. It's better you work to make your life better, because the moment utaanza kuwa stress na what those people are saying or what they are doing, ama ile kitu wanafanya nyuma yako, itakuwa affect na ita affect them. So it's better we move on with your life.
Yeah.
Then counseling pia ilinisaidia
Yes.
ku overcome the
stigma.
Yes.
Speaking of moving on with life, Philo, I know also a while back on social media, there's a time you were actually seeking funds for a medical issue that you had. How was that journey for you, and how are you now from a health perspective?
I think I've sprung back, and one thing which gives me energy is to actually help others. And I was diagnosed with a condition with my therapist that I'm altruist, like Mother Teresa. So I actually help people. So I'm actually a humanitarian. I can't stop doing it. If I stop it, I actually sink back into depression. So I have to keep doing what I'm doing. Health-wise, I'm good. I'm much better right now, though I'm still battling. Once in a while, I slump back into mental issues, but my health is much better right now. It's
Speaking of moving on now, I'd like us to talk about what next, Philo. What next, Dan? I'm gonna start with Philo. What next now? And I think you guys have also closed the fans appeal.
Yeah.
And we here at NTV and at The Trend, we hope that everything does go well for you guys in the States. But what next? What is the next conversation after this?
I think what we're going to focus more with me and Dan is from moving on when he comes back from treatment, where we really want to give men a space to actually talk about issues. Because I feel that as a society, we don't give men space. We judge, we stigmatize men, we laugh at them. So it's time we will be creating space to just have a chat with men and just inspire them that, hey, don't go through this alone. At times, just speaking up. At times, when I'm down, I talk to him. When he's down, we talk together, and we actually give each other strength. So moving forward, me and Dan has a foundation, and I'll actually help him in terms of just moving things to the nuts and bolts to actually make things going.
Wow, Dan. Sasa after hapa and hopefully with surgery, but even tukiweka surgery kando, what plans do you have for Kenyans in general, for Africa, for the boy child? Unapanga nini? Unapanga gani mapya?
Okay, you know, when I was in the hospital, I came across many people, more so men, when who had been abused, and they were suffering. They give up. They just give up in life. Now wengine hata wanakufa. So I thought that I felt a conviction that maybe through the experience, through the pain that nimepitia, I can change the whole situation, you know.
Wow.
Just to
and you're gonna have a foundation, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I just wanted to have a platform whereby I can ongelesha those men to come out and share their stories, because I understand kuna wanaume wengi, many men are going through issues at home. Though wengi wanakuwa abused, but now they are so silent. They suffer in silence. Na hizo vitu ndio zina accumulate in their minds, wanakuwa depressed. Wengi they commit suicide. And shida si hata ni hao, because the society pia tumewatenga. We are not ready to listen to these men when they are going through these issues. Even the friends, they are not ready to listen and support. In fact, ukiambia mtu kitu anafanya, anaanza kuchekelea, ama ataambia mwingine, huyu umeona Philo anaenda hivi, Anto anapitia hivi. So inafanya paka we mwenye hata you can't even share. So I felt that I'll have a room whereby these men can come out and have someone ready to listen to them.
Wow.
Mtu wako tayari listen, kumusikiza, and to support and to walk with him throughout the journey.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, guys, for coming on the show today. Your story it's really caught fire on social media, and a lot of people are talking about it, and I know you guys are going to go later and check the feedback. It's very humbling after everything you've gone through, that you're able to sit here and without bitterness have so much resilience and so much to look forward to. That is Dan Sheshie and Philip Ogola. Dan is an acid burn survivor. And I know that you guys have said that we have closed the funds appeal for now, yeah?
Yes.
We've actually closed the funds appeal because you guys really did come through. And Philip, I really hope that God blesses you as you continue to stand with people like Dan and even in future, more people. So yeah, up next, we're also going to have someone who her story is quite interesting and quite transformative. I'm talking about the one and only Wahoo. Yeah, her husband is nameless. The husband doesn't have a name. I don't know. Why would you be married to someone who doesn't have a name? Because her husband is nameless. But before we get into that interview, how about DJ Blessing blesses us with the tunes of the one and only Wahoo? Wahoo.